Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Fatal Frame 2. I'm your host TPC Gamer, and in the last episode, Sae. Seriously, bloodied kimono is called Sae, and she is now chasing us around and trying to kill us. As a result of this, she made us drop our camera, which we are now going to go and get. It's not actually that tricky a route if you know where you're going, and have unlocked that door. You just head inside through the projection room. Back into the doll's room if that ghost will get out the way. See, I told you that we're still able to get attacked in this thing. And then we head down the ladder. Now that we're here, we can actually take our time, but only in this room. Largely on account of the game realizes it would kind of be a jerk move to throw Sae at you when you can't get attached. Attached? Attacked. That's not to say it won't throw those other guys at us, which quite conveniently have gone away now that it's loaded us up with the camera. Good times. Now there is a ghost somewhere around here, but I will be damned if I can remember where precisely. There we go. If you say so, game, all I see is, what's his name, Captain Howdy from The Exorcist. If memory serves, there should also be a couple more things down here, but... well, I can't seem to find them. Ah, well, so... now we're back in this particular house, and... although Sae is not finished with us, she's going to be a lot less prevalent from here on out, largely because we have an annoying fetch quest to be doing, or a hide-and-seek quest. It kind of depends how you want to look at it. Well, you see, now that's just lazy. You need to unlock that door, but not really because now it's open. Oh hey, it's another projection room. This particular movie is mostly new, I believe. Let's take the film. Again, because my overinflated sense of entitlement tells me I can. And let's leave the room. Do you believe this is the right way we have to go? And it is. These guys... they're only visible if you're playing the game on New Game Plus or Hard Mode, where you get the Sense power-up before this point. And yeah, that particular power-up is called Sense. I don't know what I was calling it before, but the one that lets you see ghosts that ordinarily are not there, Sense. So yeah, we got some film in that particular chest of drawers, and I do believe that this, right here... Yeah, this is just about the most powerful power-up in the game. This is the one that I've been touting since the very beginning. Zero. As I've said before, and demonstrated plenty of times before, it gives you a zero shot, even though it's not a zero shot time. Actually, that's all we need to get upstairs, so now we can head back down. Again, you remember way back in some of the earlier videos, I was saying about there's just going to be one chapter comprised of me screaming a lot? It was this chapter. I'm not a massive fan of being chased by Sai, and I don't like the idea that if I hang around for too long, I'm just going to get struck down and killed. Also, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this, at least in passing. I tried to explain this when I was being chased by Sai. Most of the doors in this particular corridor have been locked with spirits. Mainly to keep you on the right track so that you can't divert too far from the path that you're meant to take when fleeing Sai. That's why all these doors are just... In order to unlock this door, you need to photograph it. Pretty clever from a design standpoint, but... I don't know. Kind of annoying when you're playing it. Well, now you see, that's just instinct right there. That bell sound will come to be really, really annoying in, well, the not too distant future. So anyway, this is the twin room. And are you guys starting to see what's going on here? I know I am. And it kind of depressed me that it took me this long to figure out what was going on. Just down here we have a hidden ghost. And yet another diarist begins his tale in the middle of the room. That, again, will become important as soon as we find out what's going on with that ringing bell. And I'll be honest, I didn't spot this guy initially when I was playing this game. Why would you have a mummified person in your room, guys? Why would you do that? That's just needlessly creepy. This is a ghost that got changed when the game got localized. In Japan, he was called the Cleanser, and his entry on the spirit list said how he cleanses the twins for the sacrifice, and he had a crush on Sai. In the UK, as you've seen, he's called Ghostwriter. And it says, let me see now, a journalist that was writing a news story when the darkness came. He has now missed his deadline. So you know how in a couple of my LPs I've mentioned how I've just got a bewildering array of characters that I want to use for various things? One of them is called Ghostwriter, and he's a... Well, obviously he's a play on Ghost Rider, and he mostly came about on a throwaway gag based on a Justice League for every town. Thank you, game. He was part of the Justice League of Wyoming, featuring Strom, Cat5, Iron Man, and Wolverine, because Wolverine is on every team, as befitting his personality as a surly and angry loner. We've just found our hat trick of easy to unlock doors, and mostly because I've been stood here talking nonsense, you've certainly seen this on the bottom of the screen. Medicine is always useful, especially from this point. You seen how I've got 50-some? Yeah, I'm probably going to use a lot of that, especially in some of the final rooms. And I do believe, hidden somewhere in this room, there's meant to be some Type 61 film. But I can't find it, and quite frankly, I don't need it, so I think we're going to call it a video for the time being. And we'll get back to exploring this mansion in the next video. So until next time, goodbye.